Is it just me, or does these kids not look like kids no more?
So y'all mean to tell me she came home, found a little boy under her daughter's bed that the little girl had snuck in?
13-year-old daughter had not been being so fast and hot in the tail, then 20-year-old Rodarius Morton would not be unalived, and Kendra would not be behind bars facing unaliving charges right now.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the video. So in today's video, we are going to get into why kids today are so grown. And what sparked me to even make this video is about the young lady who, she was 13. She snuck this 20-year-old man into her house. We don't know if she lied about her age, but it's like, even if the person lied or did not lie, when someone is 13, we're not talking about 16, 17. We're talking about 13. You gotta know that that person is 13, not 20. Like, just say she lied and said she was 18, 19, 20. You know a 13-year-old is not a 20-year-old. You know a 13-year-old is not an 18-year-old. So what I want to talk about today, are kids too grown? We remember, like, when I was growing up, being a girl, little girl was just being a little girl. Like, I don't even think, like, we wasn't even wearing weaves or lashes at 13, but now we looking at Kanye and Kim's daughter, Northwest. Like, 13 is like 25. Like, at 13, we was still playing tag and cops and robbers and Twister. We was not thinking about getting cracked. You know, I mean, some girls that was fast was, but I know me and my girls at the age of 13 was definitely not. But today, since kids don't go outside and play anymore, they're on social media. They looking at the older girls nowadays, who's getting cracked and who's getting tricked on by men. So they trying to be fast and be tricked on by men. And the girl that we're going to talk about today, she wasn't even being tricked on by a man, because allegedly she the one who bought the man an Uber. But yeah, that man was dead wrong. I know a lot of people are mad at the mom, which, I mean, yeah, she didn't have to unalive that man, but that man was a predator. We got to be honest here.
Fuck y'all want to be grown. I see these kids, oh my God, want to be grown so bad. I can't remember wanting to be grown that bad. I remember my mom and them struggling. I was looking at them like, oh no, honey, I don't want to be grown. I swear to God, that was not my main thing, bitch. When it was time for me to graduate, I cried. I knew I was finna. My mom and them struggled. I knew. Do y'all want to be grown so bad, baby? When I tell you these bills gonna shot pow your ass. When I tell you life, you just have a problem just with poofing and being on the motherfucking earth.
You don't know what happened by now. Long story short, this lady right here, her daughter is 13. She invited over a 20-year-old, snuck him in the house, and when she got home, she told the boy to leave. He was leaving. She shot him in the back of the head, and now he's dead, right? And everybody is mad at the mom for popping him in the back of the head when he was already leaving. I don't give a f*** he was already leaving. Why are you messing with a child? First off, if you got to sneak into somebody's house, 9 times out of 10, you probably shouldn't be there. You knew that girl was underage. Then you had to hide under her bed. Come on, bro. What we talking about? Oh, shit. And you'll be surprised. There's more women defending the little boy than they are defending the mom. I don't give if he was walking out the house. He was messing with a child. It's always protect the children, protect the children, protect the children. And then when she popped Buddy in the back of the head, oh man, she did too much. She should have never popped him in the back of the head if he was walking away. Y'all keep saying this, but if it was your child that was getting messed with, then you wouldn't have no fucking sense then. Oh, Shaquille, that's why she's going to jail. I don't think she cares. That's why she did it. Okay, and now he's popped in the back of the head. I guess it is what it is. Then you got people, oh, look how fast this little girl was. Look how grown she was, because some of the pictures that she posted on her social media or whatever. How fast a 13-year-old is. I don't give a fuck. She was a track star. There's nothing that a 13-year-old girl can say to me or do to me that's going to make me sneak into her fuss. Nothing at all. I'm so irritated this morning, bro. Especially on Facebook. There's women. You would think it was the men defending his actions for the most part, but no, it's the women.
Yeah, it's definitely the women, but let's be honest, women have always defended the predators. That's why when girls were younger and they got touched, they didn't really feel comfortable talking to people. And it's not always even just older women. It could be women your own age thinking that you're lying. That's why a lot of little girls, or just girls in general, will be scared to speak up. And then people be like, oh, why did they come out years later? They were scared. Like, yeah, they were scared, or they might have just not wanted to have their voice dismissed. And told to be quiet.
Is it just me, or does these kids not look like kids no more? My son is in the 7th grade, and these damn kids look older than me. I'm like, God, mind you, they be wearing wigs and shit, lashes. The damn little boys, they about 6, 7. Then like the stuff that they be talking about, like my son comes home and he tell me the stuff that he hear at school, and he be like, I didn't even know what that means. You should know. Hell, you should know what that means. Oh my Lord. I just feel like these kids are just way growner than what we used to be back in the day. My mom was still trying to put clacker balls in my head. Take these out right now if I get mad. But still, like it was still like very kiddish. Like I was still very much a kid. And these kids are very much grown. They're very much grown.
It's a 13-year-old girl in Memphis. She snuck a 20-year-old man in the house. As the 20-year-old man was leaving the house, the mama shot the man in the back of the head one time, and they found him in the front yard dead. Bro, watch y'all kids, bro. I'm a firm believer that it starts at home. Kids are visual learners. Kids do what they see. The parental figures doing, as I should say. They see what they mimic what they see. So as parents, you have to watch what you expose your kids to, bro. Because it is already a wicked world as it is, bro. Not saying this to justify the behavior of the mom or anything at all, because it's definitely gonna be consequences faced. But bro, watch your kids, bro. A 13-year-old girl, but she was posing online, I seen the picture, bro. Bro, she acting like she grown, bro. But that starts at home, bro. It starts at home.
I definitely do agree that it starts at home. That's why I don't get when people come into my comment section sometimes talking about, well, I don't care about a man. I didn't have my kids for a man. My children don't need to have a father. That's so wrong. Like, the mental effect that it have on your child, number one, but number two, you need that mother nurturing person in your household, but you also need that masculine role and energy in your household as well. Where stuff like this happens, like they go out searching, dating older guys, looking for a daddy. And truth be told, there is nothing wrong with being young. Of course you don't understand it at the time, because I ain't gonna lie, when I used to get punished, I would be like, okay, 1,200 more days till I'm out of here, I'm 18, I'm gone.
If your mama told you if you ever bring somebody into her household, she'll put a you-know-what in his ass, then why would you do that? If you know what type of mama you got and you know she not playing, why even put somebody else's life in danger? I just don't understand. Have y'all seen the article of the 36-year-old mom who got arrested and she is facing first-degree unaliving charges, all because her daughter ended up bringing somebody into the home. She found the man up under the bed. She decided that she was going to pew him in the back of the head. She called police, let police know she did what she had to do. She always said, if you bring anybody in my house, I will you-know-what them. Police end up interviewing the daughter, asking the daughter what happened. The daughter said, my mama found him up under the bed, and she always let me know if I ever bring a man into this household, she would pew him. The mama basically said I did what I had to do, but my thing is, like, police found him in the front yard with a you-know-what wound to the back of the head. So now she's facing first-degree unaliving charges. But it's like, to me personally, I know, you get so mad, you can't say what you are doing in the situation, but it's like, you can't really unalive him because your daughter obviously invited him over, which she said she did. But it's like, kids will really put you in a predicament and just send you up the roof because you already know what your mama told you and you already know she owned it. Now she's facing life because you want to be disobedient. Why you couldn't meet him as somebody else? Girl, this is just crazy.
Yeah, like 13 is young, but I definitely feel like that's old enough and grown enough to know what you're doing. Like, you know who your mama is. Like, certain parents you just do not play with. Like, kids should be allowed to be young. You should not be smashing no man. Like, at 13, 13 is crazy. Even when I was around the age of 13 and 14, and like I said, I don't even think I had my first kiss at that point. But, because I was kind of like a late bloomer when it came to, like, boys and stuff. But, I just always thought that was crazy when people said they were smashing in the 8th grade. Like, you were smashing in the 8th grade. Like, I thought it was crazy when I was around that age and people were saying that. And, like, I would get teased because I didn't, be intimate with guys at the same time everybody else was. Like, oh, you're a child. So, look, kids being grown also got to do with other kids and with them people allow, whatever. But like I always say, like, I was raised in a 2-parent household. My parents are still married. They going on like 40 years. So, like, when it comes to the boys and sneaking the boys thing. I did it once, but that's not something that you can really do when you got like a father in the household, or look, a crazy mother in the household who don't play that. Like, these kids, y'all got plenty of time. Ain't nothing cool about being grown besides all these bills, and maybe you could buy your own car or whatever, but you can do that as a teenager too. Like, some kids is just popping like that.
If Kendra's 13-year-old daughter had not been being so fast and hot in the tail, then 20-year-old Rodarius Morton would not be unalived, and Kendra would not be behind bars facing unaliving charges right now. That's exactly what you all are saying. You all are blaming a 13-year-old for a grown man getting in an Uber, driving over to the house, coming into the home and in the bedroom of a 13-year-old child at 1:20 a.m. Not today and not on my page. The terms hot and fast are terms that are used to adultify little black girls. Terms like that shift the blame from the predator to the prey. Not today. Understand this, there would be no division in the comments section or in these response videos if that little girl had blue eyes and blonde hair. Everyone would agree that Rodarius Morton was a PDF that came in hot and bothered and left out cold.
That is kind of something to discuss though. Why does it, like, when it comes to like little black girls, it's fast, but like, say, like you said, if it was a white T girl, it would be like she was taken advantage of, and we got to think about the parenting, which I am thinking about the parenting, because that does play a part. Now, your parents shouldn't have to be responsible for everything, but why did this girl feel bold enough that, like, where was the mother coming from? Because she said, I think the story was that she came home and she seen him at 1 o'clock. Like, was she at work? Was she out partying? Where was she? And at 13, I know some people like, oh, I can leave my kids at home. Yeah, but think about the kid. Obviously, this little girl, she was no saint, so she needed a babysitter. Like, for real, we can't even say this girl was a little girl when she probably was raising herself. Like, she was home alone at that time. Like I said, I wonder if the mama was at work, because that's a little different than if the mama was out partying. But for real, like, it's even kids in my family, like, and I'm like, they are that age, like, and they wearing makeup and lashes and all of that. Like, when I would have, like, and they can do it. That's the thing. Like, might have did it, but we had to sneak. Like, when it came to like the leggings, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I used to sneak and wear leggings to school and stuff like that. But I could not wear that out my house. And then the teachers would call. The teachers would call your parents and say that you got leggings on, and you would get in trouble anyway. Another thing why these kids are so grown is because, I'm sorry, parents are having kids that they should not have. I'm sorry, kids should not be raising kids. Like, why does the oldest sibling always gotta feel like they the mama? They are not the mama, they are a child. And I'm sorry, that plays a big part of people being grown and being fast. Shoot, I'm watching all my siblings anyway. Why? Look, maybe I should have a baby too. That really plays a part. Like, your children should not have to raise your other children. Like, I see people coming online, or especially on TikTok, crying and like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed with my kids. Well, why are you having more? You should have been one and done.
Y'all really just be calling the little black girls fast. Y'all don't be calling all the other girls, little girls, fast. Because the little white girl with blue and red hair and her nails painted, y'all don't call her fast. But as soon as a black little girl want to get a little bit of color or a couple tracks in her head, then she fast, then she want to be grown. Why is that? Why? Why do y'all label black little girls as fast and grown so quickly, but y'all don't do that to other girls? And then what happened to the little girl clothes? It's no little girl clothes. It's literally infant, toddler, and then straight to fucking teenager. What?
And she never lied. Let these kids be kids. But anyway, I would love to know your think pieces in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the post notification bells on. Love you guys.